Hello, I'm here to give my opinion on something that doesn't actually matter. Ex-Twitch exec slams Amazon for cutting 14,000 jobs in AI shift. Robots don't give a fuck. Twitch is facing another brutal round of layoffs as parent company Amazon slashes tens of thousands of corporate jobs amid a major pivot to artificial intelligence. Amazon confirmed plans to cut 14,000 corporate jobs this year, about 4% of its white-collar workforce, as part of a sweeping cost-cutting and restructuring effort. According to Reuters, the number could climb up to 30,000 as layoffs began on October 28th. So that's 2 days ago as of me recording this. The move is part of Amazon CEO Andy Jassy's strategy to trim bureaucracy and lean heavily into AI and automation. Jassy previously said artificial intelligence will play a central role in automating routine work, making some roles obsolete. These latest moves signal that Amazon is likely realizing enough AI-driven productivity gains within corporate teams to support a substantial reduction in force. Sky Canaves, an e-marketer analyst, told TechLoy. Twitch hit with massive layoffs. Okay, so here's the interesting part about the Twitch layoffs. One of the people that got fired was this guy, a man named Tarfu. He says, "I was laid off at Twitch today. I was at Twitch for 11 years. I started off working in trust and safety, then moved to customer experience. I was the person who built the entire fraud program at Twitch." You'll understand why I'm emphasizing that in a second. One of the reasons I never told people what I did for work. I was the one keeping bad actors off Twitch who steal and abuse revenue on the platform. I guess I did my job too well since they let me go. But do I have some great stories of being there over a decade? Horrible timing since my motorcycle accident was a month ago. I'm getting married in less than a month. This has definitely been a bad year. Okay, well, I'm sorry that you were in a motorcycle accident. I would never wish that upon anybody except for, well, some people. But what you did, like, okay, well, I don't like you, but you don't deserve that. Probably. Anyways, well, I don't know. The jury's out on that. But anyways, do you remember how starting like a few years ago, a bunch of VTubers started getting banned for fraud? One example of this actually was Mother V3, banned for engaging in quote-unquote fraudulent activity. She's a pretty sizable streamer, 314 average viewers, 421 peak. All right, so hard to imagine really engaging in fraud proper. I mean, it's not to say that bigger streamers don't engage in fraudulent activity, but let's read about this a little bit. Let's read about this. Hold on. Oops, I accidentally popped out the tab. Okay, I'm an idiot. Don't worry about that. Let's move this back over here. Okay. Twitch has indefinitely banned English-speaking VTuber Mother V3, marking the first ban of her career. The news was first shared on by the verified ban tracker account, Streamer Bans. On December 20th, 2024, the VTuber later took to her X account to reveal the reason behind the suspension. The streamer shared a screenshot of the message sent by Twitch, which mentioned fraud as the reason behind the suspension. The message added, "Based on a review of your activity or content, we have issued a global suspension of your account. Due to the severe nature of this violation, or the fact that you have incurred multiple violations, your access to services are indefinitely restricted." So Mother V3 tweets, "They said that the violation occurred in purchases, putting in an appeal right now." You know what's funny? Is this probably refers to people buying subscriptions. You know what's also funny? Is, so FaZe Connect, the company that I work for, okay, we're an established company, right? So this is not abnormal. We had some of our talents verified like by Twitch and had their revenue enabled early on. And even though the accounts were verified by Twitch, several members of FaZe Connect immediately had their accounts banned right after. You know why? Probably because people were buying subscriptions to these accounts that had not yet streamed, that had been verified by Twitch. And they had been banned for fraudulent activity. And we see this happening to other VTuber agencies as well, such as Sucks VTuber agency, their VTuber, Malfina, also getting banned for fraud before she even got to debut. Huh, did you think I was done? Because I have more. Here's Aphrodite getting banned. Aphrodite is part of Mythos, another VTuber agency. So what Pippa, why are you getting so all out of sorts about this? Why are you reacting so harshly? So what, this guy made a faulty system. Maybe he's like a little bit apologetic or something, that all these innocent people got banned for fraud. All these people potentially losing out on their livelihood. Okay, I had to cut that because I started schizo rambling for too long. But anyways, okay, the point is, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Good riddance. I was banned wrongfully in 2022 for fraud because I turned the ad slider to max settings. It was never investigated, and it caused my main partner channel to be banned for evasion. 3 years have gone by and never investigated. Time to put fries in the bag. Hey, look at this. Look at this. I'll take things that didn't happen for 800, Alex. Most or all of this user's post. Ah ha 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 ha. Wait, what's this other one? What is this one? Oh, you might have built the worst fraud program for Twitch. I don't think you realize how many streamers got permanently falsely banned because of your terribly made program. Oh, I realized, and not all were innocent. We just can't we just can't shame them and show the evidence. Data doesn't lie, but just like anything, there are false positives which we made good. Really? Is that why it took several years for members of FaZe Connect to get unbanned? Even though there was no fraud? Like, you guys in the audience are just gonna have to take my word for this one. But I'm gonna lay my reputation out on the line here. I'm gonna say FaZe Connect has never committed fraud. Hopefully that doesn't age poorly. If we ever have committed fraud, it's outside my knowledge. But I'm going to say with reasonable certainty that because so many VTubers got banned for fraud at around the same time, for around the same types of reasons, that FaZe Connect kinda just got cut. So forgive me for not being particularly sympathetic towards you, Tarfu, but you are a fucking asshole. And your system was fucking dog shit.